Hello everyone! You're watching Walking with Emil, the series that helps you attain simple, contentful and happy life step by step every day. Today is a very special day as I'm walking here in my hometown, in a beautiful park in my hometown, in my home country. And special days require special topics. So, today we have episode number 5 of the series and we are going to talk about breathing. If there is something simpler than walking, I guess that's breathing. Nevertheless, the intricacies of proper breathing are a lot, and you can actually benefit big time from harnessing your breathing, learning to breathe more from the belly, less from your chest, right? And it helps with walking. You're going to sense the difference when you start walking further and when the distances are larger, right? Then breathing has quite some significance, especially if you need to maintain a proper tempo. Now, besides walking, breathing will help you, or proper breathing will help you in many other situations. Imagine that you're sitting in front of your desk and that's that call coming from your manager maybe, or the manager from your manager, and they don't want to tell you why they want to meet you. You just receive an invitation, and then many people, for example, start having fears and concerns, and maybe rightfully so, I don't know. The thing is that if you at such a point stop for a while and start breathing, you can calm down your body. Your brain will receive a chemistry signal that it's a safe situation, so you don't need to worry. And then when that call comes, you're going to process it the way it is, independent of the outcome, independent of the topics. And if it comes to be a tough conversation, right, then before answering, before talking, breathe. Breathe deeply, breathe from your belly. So, developing that technique will help you big time in many areas of life where stress and tension could be factors that affect your well-being at the moment. Now, walking. When we walk slowly, we don't really think about breathing. Maybe when we walk faster, we also don't think so much about breathing. The thing is that if you start being a little bit more conscious of breathing, if you start exercising while having your daily walks, you can develop it a lot, and then you can further develop it with other exercises. But let's say that the easiest way to develop breathing is through walking. Great. So, when you walk, I would urge you to try out walking faster. With a tempo that requires bigger velocity, and to maintain it constantly over time, that might be tricky, right? It will go well maybe for 100 meters, maybe for 1 kilometer, maybe for 2 kilometers. What happens on the 3rd kilometer though? Well, if you breathe properly, what happens is that it just comes the 4th kilometer, then the 5th kilometer, and so on and so forth. So breathing, proper breathing, is a way to nurture your muscles, your body, to fill them with oxygen and to feel less tired. So it develops your stamina and your resilience. I think it's worth exploring breathing. So, how can you do that? A very simple way would be to start walking fast, as I said, for a more significant distance. Let's start with 1 kilometer, right? And when you do that, First, start with breathing in, inhaling through your nose, like that. And then exhaling through your mouth, like that. Now, if you do it right, you're going to feel that, first of all, your belly is filled with air, and then your chest sort of catch up, and there is air there as well. And when you inhale, if you do it right, I guess, you're going to notice that inhalation takes less time, significantly less time compared to exhalation. And that's how it should be, because this is what gives our brains that sensation that we are safe. So that's the simplest possible exercise for breathing while walking, and I would highly recommend trying it out. When you master that type of breathing, you can go to the next step. You can only use your nose for both inhalation and exhalation. Now, it goes like that. Right? I hope it's audible on the microphone. So give it a try, and if you want to share how you feel about it, don't forget the comments. Thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for more videos.